Today on the table, we have a Smith and Wesson Model 60. So this was derived off of the Smith and Wesson Model 36. So this is a swing out like normal and has a regular hammer, you know, like the Model 36 does as well. It's been in production since 1965. It was the first production all stainless steel firearm ever made, and it was again made from 1965 and then actually till present. It came in a few different barrel lengths, which we'll go over, but this one was so popular when it came out that it took gun shops and patrons waiting that had ordered them 6 months to even get one of them, which is pretty crazy. So obviously there's a big feature for that. The initial ones of these, like this Model 60, they had a 1.875 inch, almost a 2-inch barrel on them, and then they were chambered only in 38 special. So initially they had this very small snub nose with the 38 special. Then around 1996 or so, there was a stronger J frame that they made for these, or a J Magnum frame, I guess you could say. And they made that so it would support a 357 round. And you could actually get them as well in other barrel lengths. The new model of this 38, the newer model, was available in a 2.1 inch barrel, a 3-inch barrel, and then a 5-inch barrel. And then those started right around, I think, 2005 is what I remember reading. This one came in a couple different variants. There was a Model 60, which is what this is, and then there's a Model 60-1. It was a little bit more limited in production, and it had an adjustable sight on the top. This just has fixed sights. As you can see, it's basically just this iron half moon thing here on the front, and then just the fixed sight here on the back, and then the fixed sight here on the front as well. It is a 5-shot, and I didn't see that, and it isn't loaded. You can see here. It's not a recessed barrel. There's no. It is a pinned barrel, as you can see, but it does not have a recessed cylinder like some of the other ones we've looked at in the past. So they just made those two. There were another variant. There was a Lady Smith, if you remember seeing that. That one came in a 38 and a 357 as well, which was also a 5-shot. And then there's a New York-1, and that one had a bobbed hammer. It was double action only, and that was made for the NYPD from 1967. And I think the serial numbers were starting at 102,308 is what they said in that regards. But yeah, this is just a super cool stainless. I bought this because it was in the movie Goodfellas. So if you watch the movie Goodfellas, one of the guys in Goodfellas carried this in this variant. It would, the snub obviously, because that's all it was. But yeah, so just a cool. It does have its original wood grips on it as well, as you can see there. And if I remember when I looked this one up, I think this one, based on the serial number, this one was from like 1970. I think this is 1973, if I remember right, based on the serial number. And you can see the serial number right in here. It's actually a little tougher to see right inside the cylinder. It's right there. But yeah, just cool. I've been going around trying to collect a whole bunch of different snubs, Colt snubs, Smith and Wesson snubs. I just think they look cool. And this actually fits in your hand nice. It's easy to hold on to. It's just a cool gun. And then you can obviously see the serial number again here on the bottom. There it is right there. But just a super cool. If you have any snubs or have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks.